Hey, this is Robert Naini, your spray foam advisor, and today I want to talk about sales, and I really want to get into just kind of the fundamental foundational basis of what sales is. And of course, you should know that sales is the process of taking a prospect and converting them to a customer. But what I really want you to focus on, what I really want you to understand, is that sales is a conversation. It is a two-way conversation where you should have a give and take. There should be some questioning, some interviewing, some understanding. You want to try to put yourself in the position of your customer, of your prospect in this case. You want to try to understand where they're coming from, what is going to be the driving force behind the decision they're making. This is the investigation phase, the opportunity for you to really understand who they are, why they're doing what they're doing. This should be, the majority of your time spent in the sales conversation should actually be understanding who your customer is and what your customer wants. Because the worst thing you can do is walk into the close, into the follow-up, and not know what your customer wants, not know what piece of information is going to close your customer, not know why they're buying. Because why they're buying, what their perceived benefit is, what their driving force is, why they're even having this conversation in the first place, those are the reasons that are actually going to get them to say yes and close. And if you don't know those reasons, then you cannot tailor your presentation to that. You cannot tailor your presentation to that specific customer, to that specific prospect, if you haven't done the work ahead of time. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 70% of your work should be in the preparation phase. It should be in the interviewing phase, in the questioning phase, in the discussion phase, trying to understand who your customer is. Because I'm sure we've all made this mistake where we go in to talk to a customer, we go in to have the close, we go in with our presentation, and we just say the wrong things. And I don't mean that what you're saying isn't true and doesn't apply. I'm just saying that what you're saying, what you think is important, is not what the customer thinks is important. The best example of this in the industry is how many times have you tried to talk to a builder about the energy savings of that building long term? They don't care. The builder does not care how badass the performance is. They don't care how much energy the building's going to save long term. They don't care about upfront, cost savings, offsets. Those are not the key. The costing and the operational performance long term and how much energy the environment's going to save. Those are not conversations that the builder generally cares about. The project manager and the builder generally care about how fast are we going to be able to turn over our structures, how do we increase sales, how do we move more buildings faster, and how do we stay on schedule and on budget. Those are the things that the builder cares about. You figure out how to tailor your presentation to what your prospect cares about, and you're going to close more business. You're going to have more sales, and you're going to increase your revenue. This has been Robert Naini with Spray Foam Advisor. Check us out on some more videos.